Hi friends, we'll continue to learn our Pandas DataFrame, and now we'll learn about the columns, or these are the column headers or the name of the columns. So first we'll list all the column names, then we'll add a column to our data frame, then we'll delete a column, and we'll also learn how to rename the columns. This we'll learn now. Let's create our data frame. So this is the dictionary we'll be using to create our data frame. So it has 4 keys these will be our column headers. So let's just create using this dictionary our data frame. df is our data frame. Now pd, we have imported pandas at the first line. So now we are using that data frame. Now here data, we are saying that mydict. Mydict is our dictionary name. So sorry, here it is equal to mydict. Now that's all, my data frame is ready. Just to test it, now let's say use print data frame. Now let's see what comes out. You can see here, here is our data frame. To get all the columns, we'll say df columns. That's all. Let's save this and run. So you can see we got a list of our columns as object here. Now let's change it, and we'll say let's change it to keys. Keys, what happens this? Well, keys are also the same columns, we will get it. So let's just, here it is. So we got all the column names as keys. Now let's say I'll just comment this line. Let's say I want that particularly the second column or the math column to show. So for that, let's say print df dot columns here, because it's unleashed. So I am giving 2. 2 means you can just see first is 0, 1, 2. It should display math for me. Let's just check it, running it. Yeah, you can see here math has come up here. So this is the I am seeing now. I can also loop it to display all the columns. So let me delete up to this. Now data frame is created. Now I will use for calls. So or it is columns in df dot columns. So inside all I am looping through, I'll say print calls. So what happens now? It will loop through all my columns and print one by one. So my data frame is there. Now let's just see it. Yeah. So you can see name, ID, math, English. It is printed here. So that's one way. Now I will create a list to use it. So for that I will just remove this. I am creating a list. Print. It's a list constructor, or so it will create the list. So I am saying diff columns. Now what this data frame columns, we have earlier already we have used this we can print it. So now I am just constructing a list out of it. So I am running this. You can see here it is the list. So once I have a list, I can do whatever way I want, print the second element, third element, anything I can print it. So that's the way. Now let's another way. There is a to list is also, the command is there. Let me comment this line. So to list also, let's try that. This convert it to list. Now let's say columns. Now values, because you must say that these are the values of the column values, means name of the columns. Now I am saying to list. Now also I will get the same output. Let's just see it. Here it is. You can see all the list of columns. Now let's try to add a new column. So we'll just remove this, and here is a list. Actually it has a list with some classes. We will add a class column to this, to our data frame. So here you can see 4, 3, 5, 6, 2, 3. These are the 6 elements. Why it is 6? Because I have the 6 rows of data. So I just want to add another column there we'll see where it gets added. Now let's just add this list to our data. So data frame, now I am giving the name as my class. So I will equal to L1. L1 is the list, here it is. So after this, now let me print my data frame. That's all. Let's run this. You can see here I have a new, here it is. You can see my class is another column added, but it is added at the right. It's the end it is added. No, I want it to be added. Class means, let's say, name, ID, then my class should add. How I'll do that? Okay, for that we'll use insert. So this line I will comment it. Now same list I will use. Now I will say df insert. Which location? I am saying 2. So at second position. Why 2? Because name is my 0, ID is 1, math I want it is in between. So this should go to the second position. So my math is now will become 3. So at the second position, now what should be the name? My class. Now what should be the data for this? So I am saying it is at the L1. Okay. So L1 is my list, name give my class, and at the location this. Now let's just save it and run once. Yeah, here it is. You can see name, ID, then my class, then math and English. So I am inserted this column at the second position. Now let's use assign. So here let's comment this line and we'll say df dot assign now my class equal to L1. Now this will this will not disturb my original data frame, but it will create another data frame. So what I can do, I can store it in df2 and print df2. So let's just run this and see. Yes, you can see my class is added at the end, but this is for the df2, not df. If you want to print df and see, it is as it is. It is what way it was before, the same thing will be there. There is no column added to df, only it is added to df2. Let's use a dictionary and add that to our data frame. So here is my dictionary. You can see D1 is my dictionary, but here you just see that keys are 4, 3. What the data should go to the column, and one of the column, this name, I am using it as value. Ravi, Raju is there, Alex, it is also Alex is there, but here the keys dictionary won't accept a duplicate keys. That is why these values are here. 4, whatever value I want to enter, these are all unique values. So that is the issue here. Now let's just add this one to our df. What we are saying is my class equal to D1 is my new dictionary. Let's just save this and run once. You can see my class is here, the class is added. Let's add single value to a column. Means a column will be added with only one value. So what I will do, df, now I will say my class equal to 4. I am just saying add all this. Now let's run this and see what the output is. Here you can see my class column is added, but all values are 4. So here it is. So that's fine. Now you may ask, no, I want it at a specific position. We'll use the same our insert. So we'll say df now dot insert. Now where I'll add it at 2. What should be my name? My class is my column name, and what's the value? It's just 4. That's all. So the 4 will be added to my class at the second position. Here you see the my class is at the second position and all the data 4 is added. Okay, let's try what assign, how we can use assign. And once again, assign will create a new data frame. It will not disturb the original one. So let's say df2 equal to df dot assign. Now I am here and I am selling my class equal to 4. Now let's see what happens to, okay, here I will change it because df won't be there, df2, because it creates a new data frame. Here it is, my class is added at the end, and as before my df will be intact. It won't, there will not be any change in my df. Let's just see that. Here it is, so there is no change. Now we'll learn how to delete or drop a column. So here it is. Now I will give a print df here. So before deleting the column, we'll see the output. And here at this stage, I will just add one column df. Now here it is, my classes df my class equal to, let's give a single value 4. So that is there. Now print value. Now let's see the output once. Yeah, here it is. The first print command gives without my class, and the second, because I have added at line number 8, the second command is giving the with it is included the my class column. So now let's just drop this same column, df drop. Now what it will drop? Labels equal to, now let's say I am saying it my class, my underscore class is dropped. I have to specify one axis. What's the axis, by the way? Axis, when you are looking, it's a two-dimensional array. So when you are looking horizontally, so it's 1, and vertically means it's 0. Easy to remember. When you are looking down, it is 0. So I am saying axis 1 because the column I am pointing. So I am telling axis is 1. Even I can write column also here. Now let's see what happens. Sorry, here this print I will remove from here, and after this I will print it the final df. So as I am expecting that first the column will be added and then it will be removed, but that will not happen. The reason is there. Let's just see the output. What happens? Now you can see here I have added, but it has not dropped. You can see the line number, even the after that line number 10 output also, it contains the name my class. Now let's see whether by any chance it has retained the original one and changed the data frame. So for that, let's just do one thing. I will say df2 equal to this one, and let's see print the df2 and see. Now what happens? This will say, now if it is actually has changed and retained the original value, then df won't change, but df2 will change. So df2 won't have that my class. You can see here now the second one is printing df2, and there is no my class column here because the original file, when you are printing df, it is there. Now just to confirm it, let's print df once. So when you are running df again, you can see, yeah, here it is my class. So my original data frame is not changed. Suppose I want my original data frame to be changed. So what I have to do is I have to give in place. By default it is false. So I am saying in place equal to true. Now what happens? Now in place is true means my original data frame will change. So what this print command won't have this my class column. So let's just run this. Okay, you can see both the classes. Though this column is added here, it is dropped here. We'll try to rename the columns. So we'll remove this particular dropping. Now we'll create a list with the new names. So we'll say column new equal to, what we will do is we'll say name 2 because it was originally name it was. So everywhere I am just adding one 2 to every name, column name. So finally I'll replace it. So I'll say math 2. Now after math this is English. So English 2. Now fine. Now after English it is my class because we have added at the line number just above, we have added that. So I am saying my class 2. So these are my new list of new columns. So for that again, how I will add it? I will say df columns equal to col new, column new, and then I am printing. Let's just save this, run once. Here it is. You can see what's the new, our new column names are there. That's all friends. So we'll continue our Pandas series and we'll learn different and finally we'll move towards data analysis and all. So I'll request you, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we post new videos, and we frequently do that. I request you to share these videos also with your friends, and if you have any question, doubt, suggestion or any ideas, so post it in the comment section. Accordingly we'll improve our tutorials also. Thank you for watching and please subscribe to our channel.